Are you alone and sad in your life, thinking it is meaningless? Are you struggling with finding purpose in your alone time? If yes, believe me, you are not alone. Thousands are feeling the same as you. Many people find it scary to spend time alone in a world that depends on connections and relations. In today's world, being alone is seen as evil and something to avoid. People who like to be alone are often seen as self-centered and awkward in social situations. But for Stoics, being alone is not only welcomed, but is also seen as a chance to learn more about oneself and grow as a person. In this video, I will reveal the 5 amazing ways to enjoy your alone time and prove that spending more time alone makes you more productive and helps you reach your long-term goals. This video will also explore how the Stoics see spending time alone, which can help you learn how to be happy and fulfilled inside. So, don't move away and stick to this video, or you will regret it. Number 1 is self-reflection and awareness. Stoicism strongly emphasizes self-awareness and reflection. Finding solitude can help you think more deeply about your actions, beliefs, and thoughts, leading to better knowledge of yourself. You learn more about yourself and value yourself more when you spend time with yourself. When you first meet a new friend, you might need to give them more credit because you need sufficient information about them. When you sit down with that person one-on-one and get to know them better, you'll see their real worth and goodness. You might even grow to love them so much that you call them friends, which also happens to you. Spending less time by yourself makes you value yourself less. When you spend time alone, you learn more about yourself and can see your own good and bad traits. This way, you grow closer to yourself and make friends with your inner self. Stoics think being alone is vital to becoming strong and resilient. You can build the strength you need to handle life's risks with a calm and strong mind by taking on tasks on your own. Stoicism tells you how to live close to nature and understand that people need to be alone sometimes. You can redevelop the need for real social relationships by stepping away from this antisocial social world and spending time alone. By not caring about other people's company, you stop the unhealthy need to be liked by people who don't mean anything to you. You can develop your strong mindset and stoic control of yourself to the point where when you decide to interact with others, you can do so with a relaxed mind, thinking about what you want to say and the connection you want to make instead of trying to please them over and over again. This way, you can find meaning and peace in their alone time. Number 2 is embracing tranquility. Stoicism promotes freedom from not being overly dependent on external circumstances for pleasure. People who realize they can discover pleasure inside themselves find that solitude becomes a source of satisfaction rather than being seen as a deficiency. As Stoicism places such a strong focus on virtue and simplicity, time spent alone may be transformed into a chance to discover delight in your daily activities. Stoics appreciate the straightforward pleasures that isolation may provide, especially when it comes to things like a peaceful stroll or the sun's warmth. Stoics do not consider difficulties or obstacles, but rather chances for personal growth. When you are alone, you can put Stoic concepts into practice, resulting in increased resiliency and a more optimistic mentality. Being alone allows you to create a sacred place where you may grow your inner tranquility. You can find a place for introspection, contemplation, and self-awareness by removing yourself from the noise and distractions that are a part of your everyday life. Finding clarity and gaining a better knowledge of your ideas, feelings, and aspirations may be achieved through your loneliness. You may cultivate a deeper connection with yourself and find consolation in the face of life's difficulties when you are in a state of inner tranquility. Being alone gives you a chance to appreciate stillness and feel the tremendous effect of silence on your well-being. You can provide yourself with the chance to recharge, refresh, and discover a feeling of peace when you consciously seek out times of solitude. In silence, your brain can relax, your ideas can calm, and your creative abilities can grow. During this period of silence, you can connect with your own inner knowledge and discover new sources of inspiration. Number 3 is cultivating creativity. When you are alone with your thoughts, you will likely have some of the most profound moments of inspiration. Being alone provides you with a greater scope to devote time and space to a creative endeavor, free from the influence of other people or circumstances. Having time to yourself benefits your creative spirit by providing a blank canvas on which ideas may germinate and develop. Your mind is free to roam, explore unknown places, and come up with unique ideas when no outside pressures interfere with it. Participating in activities requiring isolation, such as daydreaming, writing, or painting, reveals the artist inside you. Many creative endeavors are often carried out by one person, regardless of whether they are pursued professionally or as a pastime, regardless of the medium. A certain amount of time yourself is necessary to cultivate creativity and provide your mind with the opportunity to digest information. The more time you have to yourself, the more time you have to ponder and develop something fresh and creative. You will find that you can access your intuition, unique viewpoint, or vision when you are with yourself. As a result, you are less bothered about the perspectives of other people or the possible critiques that restrict creative liberty. Being alone gives you more freedom and think outside the box, both of which are essential for creative thinking. Number 4 is increasing inner strength. You are compelled to depend on yourself for various things while you are alone. Developing a feeling of self-reliance and independence may benefit you, since it can help you become more powerful and more confident in your capabilities. The capacity to endure and flourish in isolation is key to developing resilience. In order to foster the development of coping mechanisms and adaptive techniques, it is beneficial to confront obstacles without the assistance of an outside source. In order to successfully navigate the difficulties of life, this resilience, which results from engaging in solitary experiences, becomes a wellspring of inner strength. Being by yourself requires you to have the ability to make choices autonomously. Learning to make decisions, whether they are minor or life-changing, is a skill that may be honed in isolation. As a significant contributor to one's inner strength, the inner strength that comes from accepting complete responsibility for one's decisions is vital. When you spend time alone, you face your inner demons, including worries, insecurities, or difficulties that have not been handled. In contrast to the goal of avoiding pain, isolation fosters an uninhibited exploration of your own identity. The emotional endurance and inner strength fostered by this encounter are strengthened. The power that is developed in isolation improves the quality of relationships that are made with other people. You bring a more resilient and genuine version of yourself into partnerships when you have acknowledged and strengthened your inner self in your alone time. Number 5 is creating a balanced life. Being alone is an essential component in the process of developing a well-balanced life. The ability to take a step back from the pressures of everyday life and reevaluate your priorities is made possible by spending time alone. When you make time for yourself, you can not only have the opportunity to assess your objectives, principles, and ambitions, but you can also have the ability to make deliberate decisions that are in line with your true self. You can strike a balance between your job and your leisure time, between solitary and social engagements, and between self-care and your responsibilities. You can make room for self-reflection, renewal, and a life full of harmony and fulfillment when alone. In short, being alone gives you the time and room to work on your thinking and grow your mind. People who let outside influences shape them are like sheep, ready to be sheared by their master. When you are alone, you have time to think about all the information from the outside world and decide what is true and right and what is false and wrong. Being alone helps you build your sense of right and wrong, as well as your stoic indifference and unwavering strength. In your alone time, you can grow as a person, learn more about yourself, find inner peace, and be independent. This allows you to question ingrained views, increase your spiritual link, and live your true self. Once you understand how loneliness can change you, creating a space that supports and encourages your unique journey of self-discovery and happiness is essential. If you like this video and want to get more, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, as there are many more to come. Thanks for watching. Until next time.